Hey, what's up, fam? Some of all these other series that I picked up, one of them is Jujutsu Kaisen, which is pretty good so far. And this is going to cover the both chapters 26 and 27 that came out a few days ago. I'm a little late on it, but I don't think that the demand for it as much as it would be for being like right on the ball, like dropped. But I'm hoping it will be eventually. I think it's pretty good. The chapter itself, it's still got Yuuji fighting Junpei. I think that's how I pronounce their names. Or I don't have their names like concrete in my head yet, so they're still getting there. But they're fighting. The Yuuji kind of starts to understand the problems that Junpei is going through. He wants to try and help him. I think he could tell that the guy was very distraught. He was going through a bit of emotional trauma at the time, and trying really hard to adjust to what was going on. And it really just it showed a little bit of his character that he wants to help people on a personal level, which was pretty cool. He wants to understand them on a much closer level. But when that happened, Mahito kind of showed up. Mahito being obviously the guy who he's fighting now, who is a humanoid-looking curse with all these big stitches across his face. He's kind of interesting of a character, like how he's got like this. He's actually very young for a curse, so he has this kind of like childlike personality. Mutates Junpei, and Yuji kind of loses his shit. He's like, Sukuna, whatever you need to do, whatever I need to trade, save my friend. We need to beat this guy. And Sukuna's just like, no, I don't want to do that, which I didn't expect. I thought he was going to be like, okay, this is where I can further my plan. I just got to kill this guy and then whatever, whatever. But it doesn't look like he was going to help him. And it led up to Yuji getting this, like, it looks like he's getting real rage modey. And he hasn't got his like character power yet. It looks like he just has kind of enhanced strength and everything, kind of like the basics. But it looks like it's setting up for it because, from what I could tell, he's doing damage directly to somebody's soul with that last attack, the Contours of Soul, I think they were calling it, or maybe that's just how they're describing it. We'll probably get in the next chapter or so further, kind of just like going into what it is. Maybe Yuji will get his own ability because though they said that you're kind of born with your power, and he doesn't have one of those special abilities. He can use kind of all the shaman basics, but because he's kind of merging with Sukuna, he's going to be able to use his powers eventually. So maybe this will be part of it. And I'm curious to know how that's going to be later on because obviously there's kind of like the people go with the similar kind of representation and similar feel like, oh, he's got a monster inside him that is dangerous. Oh, Naruto and Fox. I think it's a little bit I think it's a little weird though, the difference that the Sukuna is just like fully ready, just like, no, the fuck off, you can die or whatever, or fail and get fucked, eat shit and die, loser. Like he's not. He seems way more of a villain. Like Kurama always seemed kind of grumpy, kind of pissed off, didn't like Naruto, but I never saw him come off as the same level of just like malefic villain as Sukuna does, which is kind of cool. I mean, it gives it a different feel. And I a lot of these new shonens, they've all had their own kind of new feels to how they're approaching a lot of these, and that's what I like about them, especially these new guys who kind of grew up on a lot of the older like big stuff, and this is how they're doing their own thing now, and this is the kind of stuff they're putting out there. Because I think kind of the appeal of Jujutsu Kaisen is that the main character and the main villain share the same body, and he's really feeling like the main villain whenever he gets the chance to do stuff, which is cool. So, I mean, honestly, I kind of TLDR the hell out of this chapter. They Yuji and Junpei fought. Uh, Yuji tried to understand him. Mahito comes out of nowhere, screws with him, and then the the two curses kind of laugh at Yuji, and it's just like, yep, yep, nope, nope, you're not getting shit. So I'm looking for the next couple chapters, and I don't know how well the series is doing. Obviously, it made it past that cancellation point with Shonen Jump, so hopefully it goes as far as the author wants, and it could get any of the recognition that it deserves. But yeah, drop a comment below on what you think about this chapter. I don't have a lot to say about these two. That's why this video is going to be a little short. But If you're interested, tell me. My interest is growing for it. It just hasn't gotten to like a higher point. Any of the chapters that I was really interested, I already read, and I'm just gonna be doing videos as I'm caught up. And I don't really care much enough to do back videos yet. Maybe it'll change. Yeah, so tell me what you think in the comments. I'm gonna check out my other content if you like my videos. Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, and Black Clover are kind of my main things. Also, the Radiant anime when it comes out next week, which is, you don't know what that is the first official French manga that is getting a Japanese anime adaptation. If you're subscribed, thank you very much. If you aren't subscribed and made it this far, I'd appreciate if you would subscribe. But otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Bye.